details.
And I think I did a Brigitte Bardot song because I thought I was gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna be a different drag queen. I'm gonna do stuff that no one ever does. And and I remember like since the song has energy at the beginning, I was like, okay, I immediately went on and did the exact most that I could. And I was like, and I was not even lip syncing. I was just like moving sporadically.
Yeah.
To make sure, like, hey, look at me, I'm moving. I have your attention. Like, and I really hope it's on tape because it's so funny. And my drag has evolved to me like going on stage and now being on the floor like.
Oh yeah.
I think every queen goes through the chaotic stage. Like I know for myself, I was throwing vegetables and produce at the wall. That was my chaotic stage.
And I was throwing chairs.
Yeah.
For a while.
That's amazing.
Yeah. We all go through that.
Yeah.
Me, well, I mean, you're the first queens that I got queenie with. Like, Heather did my makeup for the first time. And, like, you guys are you're my drag aunties. Because, like, from afar, I got into drag because I saw you all doing drag. And I was like, what the fuck? These mams are just like so cool. And then I went to bingo that one time in Fredericton where I had to gig at a school the next morning and I was so hammered. And then I got there and I was so hungover at a school. It was the worst. It was so bad.
I love that.
Yeah. But the first time in drag like makeup was when the fire alarm went off. And then like that whole year we would go to Pink Flamingos and we would get like we just like put stupid makeup on, having no idea like where to put a brow or like how to glue anything. And we weren't even trying to be like drag. We were just experimenting with makeup. Like, kind of like.
I'm really thankful, just like, because like, obviously like every city, every scene has its own situation. And our scene and city had like no situation, you know? Like there was no drag here before.
Yeah.
Like there, not to say there's never been drag in Moncton. There has been like queens, like small like pockets of scene that have come in its history, but like there's never been a lasting like, you know,
local
scene in Moncton. So like when we started, there was none. Like there were people doing drag at their homes and like, you know, like on Instagram, but like no performing queens.
Yeah, and we come to visit, but we're not local. Like I am from there, but I live in Fredericton now.
Yeah, like you guys still did shows here, but like there was no like Moncton queens and Moncton scene. So like when we started out doing at the Pink Flamingos like every Friday. It was last summer. We did like drag karaoke's, and there was like it was so trashy. It was like
we still are in many ways.
Sticky. It was like it was the whole like vibe of the show. Like we were just like trying out so many different things just because we could. There was no pressure from like older queens to be like, oh, you're doing it that way, or like, you know, they were like, we could literally do what the fuck we wanted in this like very club scene. Where, like people were just like, I love this.
But and Pink Flamingos is really good to queens.
Oh,
very good.
It's very, very good to queens.
And even just like Joel himself as a bar owner, he's amazing. But the audience as well is spectacular for drag.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah. But then after, the only time I got into drag, like real drag again, was that winter, Divas of the North. Divas of the North again.
Oh yeah, that was so fun.
That was a fun ass show.
My Shania Twain, and I made this hat for the Shania for my Shania.
It was exceptional.
Yeah.
And then I did an Acadian song, and like that was like I had my real hair, I had a big beard, like it was really like the beginning of understanding what I want to do as a drag queen, like. What do I want to look like? Like, do I want a beard? Do I want my real hair? Like, I can do whatever the fuck I want. Like, I'm going to get to decide. And I guess after that, like, I just kept doing as many gigs with the local queens, but also in Freddie with, like, with Raja and with the Trinity K. Bonet. And, like, in St. John, I did a bit with roast beef. Anyway, just, like, literally, like, you can't plan it out.
No,
you can't. It just kind of happens.
It's not linear at all. Like
no.
And
it's something you have to work at.
Yeah, and now I'd say that my drag is at a point where I'm getting better at makeup, and I want to like find what I want my face to look like.
Yes. I think you've established yourself enough as a performer that you're starting to become consistent with like a brand.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that literally takes a year to 2 years or longer to really figure out what you want to look like as a performer.
And at the beginning, and I still do that, but less, I would do like Sam. I just like the song starts and I go off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, that's not sustainable.
No, and it's also for the audience. There's no fun in that because it's 100% all the time.
Yeah.
Like a really good performance is like peaks and valleys. You're taking them on a journey.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I miss performing.
Me too.
It's been so fucking long.
Well, we have an idea for a virtual drag show that like we literally didn't talk to anyone except us two. We just don't know how to do it yet. But it would be like French immersion, where we would invite English queens to do either like a song in French or a song that has French lyrics in it.
That is so much fun.
Yeah.
Can I participate being a francophone?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, we're thinking.
I also think it'll be really fun if after the quarantine, if you try to do a gig like that in Moncton. French immersion. I would love to do that.
Yes.
Oh no, like we would love to invite like
it
both
would be
of
so
you
cool,
and but we don't know, right? Like, is it going to be in 2 months, in 4 months? Like,
are we going to live to see the end of this? I don't know.
Well, the forecast for New Brunswick is 4
better.
weeks. Yeah, it's 4 weeks, and then 2 to 4 weeks, and we should see some of the restrictions lift.
Yeah.
That's one thing we're good at is social isolation, turns out.
Yes. So I have another very hard-hitting question, and it could really shock some viewers. But I love to bring drama. I love to push the limits.
Mm-hmm.
And the question is, left or right?
Left.
Left.
Because when my father left, I chose to be gay.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
You chose that lifestyle.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
And then later on, I chose to be just trash, garbage, basically.
And that's the lifestyle I'm currently in.
Oh, okay. We should join.
Yeah.
We should. Do you follow that Facebook page?
I do. Trash Dummies for Thick Girls. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh yeah! Oh no! Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The corona.
All right. So my next question is, what is your favorite song at the moment?
Oh God. Okay. Robin's album Honey, which came out like a year ago.
It's so good.
It does slap.
I loved it when it came out, and like it was part of my playlist, and it has like resurfaced for me. And
It's a great album.
Like all the songs just like slap.
Mm-hmm.
One of my good friends, Celeste, she was like, "Oh, listen to this stupid pop album. Like it's really good because it's
really
just like
good.
like." When you think pop, there's no like experimenting, there's no nothing. It's just like plain old pop.
I hate fake deep pop. That is a statement right there that I'm gonna put out in the world. I hate fake deep pop.
Yeah.
And this is not it.
This is just like
pop.
They're not talking about like their trauma with like like stop it. Mm-hmm. Stop it. They're just like talking about like life and like partying and blah blah blah. And they're called Magdalena Bay. I had never heard of them, and they are just so freaking good. Yeah, and one song's called like these are the titles like How to Get Physical, Story, Good Intentions, Airplane, Venice, Kill Shot, Stop and Go, On Hell.
That sounds iconic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fun.
Mm-hmm. That sounds absolutely amazing. And could you please describe the feeling and appearance of a walnut?
I feel like a prostate probably has the same shape and feeling and look of a walnut.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Do you ever, you know, when you're on your way home and you really need to shit? I feel that a walnut would be the little piece of shit that just couldn't hold on.
The piece that's groundhogging.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not quite out, but it's like, you're like, honey, I'm going to have to scrub my panties.
It has its own narrative. It's not listening.
It's a free, structured individual.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. It is.
Yes.
Like a new Netflix series is coming out just for that groundhog.
Very much
Prairie
that.
dog. Prairie
Yes.
Mhm.
Prairie dog. Yes. And can you please tell us about your favorite outfit or wig that you own?
This is like the only wig that I own that like I wear on a regular basis because like all the other ones are shit. I have so many wigs that I have ruined because I tried to like style it and they look like shit. Also, I was wearing this wig.
Oh, yes.
It is like a trademark Chiquita wig at this point.
Yeah.
I was wearing it like until like 2 minutes before the podcast. I was like, no, I can't. I look like my actual grandmother.
Yeah.
Like I literally look like my grandmother.
What if you wore it as a hat? Like this? Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's very Russian. It looks very Russian.
I
love it.
love Russia as a concept.
Also,
As
like
a concept.
it could be like one of those like raccoon hats. But
Oh,
it's
yeah, it just needs a tail.
Canadian.
Yeah, but definitely this. I ordered 2 more from Wish.
Thank you so much. Yes, because you need that wig in your life forever.
But you can reveal to the exact
I-
same wig.
No, one brown and one silver.
I love it.
Good.
I just remembered, now that you said that, I ordered one similar-ish wig to that in black on Wish like 2 months ago, and I never got it. I literally forgot about that.
Sometimes Wish takes forever.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the last question is quite wholesome. Apparently, I was feeling in a great mood when I asked this question. But what brings you joy in your day-to-day life?
Myself.
That's great. No, I think that's great.
Because you know what? That's the only thing that can really give you joy. Yeah.
I would say the Pixar movie Inside Out
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a
That's
great
really
film.
good.
with
That's
Tina
a fantastic film.
Amy Poehler's
Yeah.
joy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Heather, what brings you joy?
Oh.
So I love seeing happiness in other people. It's one of the things I can truly say. That's why I'm such a huge gift giver, and that's why I take so much time in like getting gifts for people and like or doing things for people. Is because I love to see people happy. It brings me so much joy.
What about you, Barb?
A little bit of same as Heather, because I do really like to see joy in other people, but also my dogs bring me a lot of joy.
Yes.
They're pains in the butt, but like they're my pains in the butt.
That's right, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
Also, we have a house cat now that our roommates bought. Her name is Olive,
Oh, I love that.
and she is. I did not expect to fall in love with this cat,
Oh, yeah.
and like we are just all obsessed.
She farts a lot.
Yeah.
So she fits right in.
Yeah.
She fits right in.
She fits in, yeah. Both of my dogs fart a lot, too.
Oh.
And Lucy, my Great Dane, when she farts, like it really sounds like an old man is farting, like it's loud.
I love Lucy.
Uh-huh. And she also snores like an old man, so.
Yes, she does.
Yes, she does. Well, ma'am,
Ma'am,
I think everyone here is a ma'am.
I think everyone here is a certified ma'am.
I think we are.
Is it? I still have your card, your ma'am card somewhere.
Yes, you do.
Do you have one, Mona?
I do. I swipe it every day.
Ooh.
Good.
I mean,
You have membership cards.
I do want to say that me and Barb are the royal ma'ams, though. So